Question 16a. I'm thinking of two different numbers. They are both greater than 10. Their highest common factor is half the smaller number. Work out one possible pair of numbers. Now this could be almost any number greater than 10, but the larger you go, the higher chance there is or potential of error. So I would start really small and look for a number which is greater than 10 that is very easy to half. That would be 12, anything in the 2 times tables, any even number. If that's the smallest number, we're looking for a highest common factor which is half of this, so half of 12 would give a highest common factor of 6. So I'm looking for a number in the 6 times tables which is bigger than 12, so 12 add 6 is 18. Both numbers are greater than 10, and their highest common factor is 6, because 6 is the highest number that goes into 12 and 18. Like I said, you could have started with any value here. For example, if you'd gone for 14, half of 14 would give a highest common factor of 7. 14 add 7 is 21. This can keep going to create larger numbers. Just make sure that you come up with 2 possible values that meet both rules. So we'll stick with 12 and 18 for 1 mark. Question 16b tells us a, b and c are prime numbers, so that n is equal to a cubed times b squared times c. Is n always odd? Tick a box, yes or no, and give a reason for your answer. It really doesn't matter almost what a and b are, because c will determine if your answer is going to be odd or even. If we multiplied 2 odd numbers together, for example 3 multiplied by 3, we'd end up with an odd answer, 9. If we multiplied an odd by an even number, we'd actually end up with an even value. 3 times 2, for example, would give you 6, so that's going to be even. If we had an even value from the first 2 multiplying together, multiplied by even, would give you an even answer as well. So if c could be an even value, it doesn't matter what the first 2 numbers are, then the answer would be even and prove that the answer here is wrong. But aren't all prime numbers odd? 3, 5, 7, 11, numbers that can't be divided by anything else apart from themselves and 1. However, there's one exception to this truth, that 2 is a prime number. It can only be divided by 2 and 1. It's the only even prime number, because everything else is divisible by 2 if it's even. So because it's a prime number, it could represent c, and therefore anything from the first 2, doesn't matter what a and b are, because we multiply here by c, so 2 could be c. The answer is no, because it's not always odd. There is a chance that your answer is going to be even. A, b and c could all be 2, in which case 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is definitely even, in which case the answer here is definitely no.